Welcome to St. Paul's Church in Llandudno. This is the 7.
Minute.
Service.
This weekend is Bible Sunday, when we think about the Word of God and why it's important to us today. Our reading is from the Gospel of St. Matthew, chapter 24. Jesus told his disciples about what is going to happen when the Son of Man comes. He said, "It will fill the skies. No one will miss it." Unready people all over the world, outsiders to the splendor and power, will raise a huge lament as they watch the Son of Man blazing out of heaven. At that same moment, he'll dispatch his angels with a trumpet blast summons, pulling in God's chosen from the four winds, from pole to pole. Take a lesson from the fig tree. From the moment you notice its buds form, the merest hint of green, you know summer's just around the corner. So it is with you. When you see all these things, you'll know that he's at the door. Don't take this lightly. I'm not just saying this for some future generation, but for all of you. This age continues until all these things take place. Sky and earth will wear out. My words won't wear out. The Bible was written in 3 languages. It was written by at least 40 different people, and the longest book is Jeremiah. It's also one of the best-selling books in the world, but has everyone got a copy? We thought we'd see if there's room for a few more in Llandudno. It's nearly 2,000 years since the last bit of the Bible was written, so we asked our vicar, Reverend Sam, to tell us more about why it's still important. One question, Reverend Sam, exactly how many books are there in the Bible?
Well, thank you for that, Eloise. I can tell you that there are 66 books in our Bible. We need to be mindful that there is a Protestant Bible and a Catholic Bible. In ours, there are 66 books, but they're not split equally between the Old and New Testament. There are 39 books in the Old Testament and 27 in the New. And the books in the Old Testament are generally longer than the ones in the New Testament. So the Old Testament takes up a huge chunk of our Bible. Many of us have Bibles. They might have been given to us for different reasons on different occasions, such as baptism or confirmation or maybe some other celebration. These are my children's Bibles from their baptisms. And you can see there they come in different shapes, sizes, colours, and designs, and even different translations. We even have here a family Bible, which I will show you now. As you can see, quite a big, beefy book there. It's called a family Bible because right at the beginning we have the records of big family events such as marriages, births, and baptisms, etc. And this one sits quite proudly on our sideboard in the front room. And maybe many of us have special Bibles for those same reasons, and they sit on our shelves and in our display cabinets on show. But I remember once somebody saying a Bible is like a Dyson Hoover. They do nothing but collect dust. And although some of us may read the Bible if we're on the rota to read in church on Sunday just to check the passage to make sure there's no tricky words, and vicars may just quickly check the passage that they're due to preach on that Sunday, I wonder how many of us actually open the Bible just to read it, just to read a good story. If you're into your political thrillers and Game of Thrones, you might want to read anything from the book of Judges, even Joshua, right up to 2 Kings. If any of you are into your poetry or romantic literature, you might want to read Psalms or the Song of Songs. If you're into maybe dramas, you might want to read Ruth or Esther or Job. If you're interested in the life of Jesus and hearing those stories, you might want to choose any one of the 4 Gospels. Or if you're into sci-fi and fantasy and something completely out there, then you might want to read Ezekiel or the book of Revelation. The Bible is packed full of these amazing stories through which God can speak directly to our hearts. So this Bible Sunday, let's take that Bible out of its display cabinet. Let's take it off the shelf and read it for fun.